Finding the average daily balance on a credit card bill is something that can feel a little overwhelming at first, but if you're careful and you count on your fingers like I do, I think you'll find that these really aren't that bad. Let's take a look at an example. The balance on Bill's credit card on June 14th, his billing date, is $800. For the period ending on July 13th, he has the following transactions. June 22nd, a payment of $300. And June 27th, he made a donation to charity which cost him $150. What is his average daily balance for this billing period? The key here is we need to find out the number of days that his balance was at certain amounts, because the longer that you have a certain balance, the more it contributes to your average daily balance. So we're going to set up a little table where we can write down all this information. From June 14th, which is the first day of this billing period. So his billing date is the first day of this billing period through June 21st, where he didn't have any transactions. His balance that entire time was $800. Then he made a transaction on June 22nd. That changed his overall balance. And it stayed, let me do this way. He made a payment of $300, so his balance went down to $500. His balance stayed $500 on June 22nd all the way through June 26th. Because then on June 27th, he made another transaction, a donation to charity of $150, which raised his balance to $650. And that balance stayed the same all the way until the end of this billing period on July 13th. So the next step in this process is to figure out how many days was each of these balances his balance. So let's see, we went from June 14th to June 21st. You might just say, well, 21 minus 14 is 7, so it must be 7 days. Please don't do that. I count on my fingers just to be careful. And when I do that, I go 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This was the balance for 8 days. 22nd through the 26th. Again, you might just say, wow, that's 4 days, right? Count on your fingers. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. That was the balance for 5 days. And then this one's a little tricky. I'm going to run out of fingers. But when we go from the 27th to July 13th, I've got 27, 28, 29. Oh boy, how many days does June have in it? June has 30 days. So 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This was the balance for 17 days. So I had a balance of $800 for 8 days, a balance of $500 for 5 days, and a balance of $650 for 17 days. What we're looking for in the problem is his average daily balance. So what was his balance average on each individual day? So what we need to do is find out how much money he owed and then divide that by the 30 days. We're going to multiply these together. 800 times 8 is 6,400. It was $500 for 5 days, so that contributes 2,500. And it was $650 for 17 days, which is a total of 11050. So when we add up the balances on each of the individual 30 days, we wind up with a total of 19,950. And because we have 30 days in our month, our last step here is to take that 19,950, divide by the 30 days that are in this billing period, and we end up with an average daily balance of $665. If he has interest to pay, it's going to be based on this average daily balance of $665.